One of our favorite science fiction films. Spaceships always have amazing designs. However, reality frequently disappoints space travelers. They were faced with cramped quarters and limited amenities. However, Elon Musk's SpaceX, built with it, genuine determination to change it all. Construction represents humanity's wildest dreams. So, how will his interior look like? When will we actually ride the conquest? How about Mars in today's video? You will learn all of this and more. In the history of space exploration, Saturn V rocket, for his accomplishment of flying to the moon. Proud to be the biggest rocket. His position is unrivaled, until the appearance of stars. And this epic insight consisted of two parts. SpaceX's hypercentric rocket reaches 71 meters in altitude and stands 50.3 meters tall after assembly. The entire structure is 121 meters high. That is 398 feet, 10 meters taller than the Saturn V. Than the Statue of Liberty. Including the base, it is nearly 30 meters higher. The rocket's diameter measures 9 meters. Regular SpaceX Falcon and Rocket 9. The diameter is only 3.7 meters. Fully fueled, super heavy rocket. Together with the Starship, it weighs roughly 5,000 tons. Equivalent to over 100 airplanes carrying passengers and luggage. Weight of the 737 aircraft. Then to send such a massive weight into the sky. What kind of engine do you need? Obviously, an engine cannot do it. Actually, the Super Heavy rocket is equipped with a total of 33 rockets. SpaceX created the Raptor, and that's only the rocket part. The Starship has 6 additional engines. 3 of the bigger ones. The 3 smaller ones are used in the atmosphere, while the larger ones are for spaceflight. Fly and land. Fuel is a mix of methane and oxygen. This is not an accident. Both ingredients can be obtained from Mars' atmosphere. From a structural perspective, construction involves continuous innovation. Although the design is unique, it's important to consider Elon Musk's other ambitious plans. In addition to his engineering achievements, building more than just spacecraft capable of reaching Mars, he will also ensure maximum comfort throughout the journey. This isn't empty talk. Space exploration technology, already in a convincing manner, proves spaceflight can be like us, the most idealized science fiction film. As stunning as you see. Check out the conditions of the Russian Federation's good spacecraft. Look at the space shuttle environment. Although the conditions on the space shuttle are slightly better. However, the space shuttle program has been halted for some time. It is unclear if another program will be able to compete. Midea spacecraft. However, an answer has been found. His name is Dragon 2. This model was created by. It is produced by Elon Musk's company. Reusable manned spacecraft. His design creates a sense of space and visual appeal. Both inside and out. Comfort and futurism. Everything's done. It may be similar to a scene from a science fiction film. And it has become reality. Since the year 2020, the Dragon spaceship series has had 7 manned flights, traveling to the International Space Station, even with civilian space tourists. This excludes the cargo transportation tasks built. Its total height is 121 meters. That's approximately 14 times the size of the Dragon. The Dragon spaceship measures only 8.1 meters. Any other spaceship that humans have ever been on, whether it is going to Earth orbit or the moon, as tiny as a bug. It pales in comparison to Starwell. Look at the interior design concept of this spacecraft. Although still in development, even a preliminary display, it's shocking enough. After mentioning the Dragon spaceship, it was noticed that the character appeared to be from a fantasy movie. Then you can expect Xingjian to be more bitter. Expect him to be like Star Trek, as ZTE construction offers luxury apartments similar to the Enterprise. It's unrealistic. Despite this, he will be more comfortable than the Dragon spacecraft. Then, an important question arises. During long flights, how many people can the building comfortably accommodate? The official specification even mentions the figure of 100 people. Technically, this may be possible. However, it will almost certainly not happen on the first mission. We need to remind the crew. Going to Mars requires at least 1 closed metal box. Spend 6 months. This box is sealed as a can. While most people would prefer more space, there is a need to strike a balance. Having too many crew members can result in a lack of personal space and tension, while having too few can cause additional issues. People can quickly tire of each other. This is a very serious question. Crew of the International Space Station. The decision was made based on psychological compatibility. Most experts agree that approximately 10 people is the ideal number of crew members for such a long flight. Despite Elon Musk's enthusiasm for building large ships, evidence suggests that employing 100 people is a poor decision. Now imagine this. We are the crew for Mars. Let us see what lies ahead. Where will you live? Let's begin with the newly created internal structure. Looking upwards from the bottom, the engine is in the bottom layer. All major equipment, including fuel tanks, are available online. These make up roughly half the spacecraft's volume. The construction is 50 meters long, but there is only about 25 meters of available space. However, some worst-case estimates, the usable part may only be around 17 meters. These figures don't appear unrealistic. In fact, this is roughly comparable to a building, the length of a typical residential building. The interior of the building is divided into several levels, at least 6 floors, even in worst-case scenarios. And the space available to us is approximately 17 meters long. The floor height is approximately 2.8 meters. This is for someone who lives with sincerity. Ordinary people find it normal. For modern space travelers, this is a dream come true. So, let's start from the bottom. This is probably a warehouse. Store all equipment, including habitable rovers, life support systems, and heavy equipment. The second layer will be the food reserves. Storage space for medicines and other necessities. At this level, some suggest establishing a hydroponic garden to grow green plants. Growing crops on the ship could lead to the possibility of achieving the same goal on Mars. The third floor will be completely converted into a gym and bathroom. This is important for astronauts. Strength training equipment is available on the International Space Station, with each kilogram weighing significantly more. Delivered to orbit are extremely valuable. It's no coincidence that these devices exist. In a zero-gravity environment, without proper training, muscle atrophy, bone loss, and deterioration occur rapidly. Unfortunately, we are unable to shower as usual after exercise due to water conservation measures. Although that's one of the reasons, astronauts must use wet towels to wipe their bodies and dry shampoo to wash their hair in a gravitational environment, where water does not flow normally. This shampoo is designed for astronauts and other extreme environments, developed by professionals working in an environment. The same is true for bathrooms. Because zero gravity limits engineering creativity, the toilet design on the track is constantly evolving. For new construction, they promise to design something better than the International Space Station. More advanced and convenient toilets on the Helong spacecraft. The fourth floor will house the lounge area. It's like a bedroom. However, there will be separate spaces for each crew member. This may take the form of a capsule hotel. This type of hotel initially appeared in Japan. Other countries eventually followed suit. The fifth floor will serve as a public space. It's a hallway-like space. Everyone can relax together here, admire the starry sky and float between walls. Perhaps there will be the biggest viewing window here, at least according to the official design. A viewing window was located near the front of the building. The location is exactly like our favorite scenes from science fiction films. Due to the design of the tapered front end, the top floor will be significantly smaller than the bottom floor. So, this is the best position for the command module. This is both reasonable and consistent with typical movie scenes we usually see. The spaceship's command bridge is located at its front, even if he can be placed anywhere. This design honors maritime traditions, similar to how we refer to spaceships as ships. Almost nothing in common between the layers. The connection will be via an elevator, but there will be no lift mechanism. This will feature hollow columns that run throughout all floors. Astronaut experiencing zero gravity, it can easily pass through this temporary pipeline. Float to your desired floor while building. When landing on the Moon or Mars, stairs are available. Overall, it looks impressive, but there's nothing truly incredible about it. There are challenges, but not unrealistic. However, the problem still exists. What energy source will power all of this? How can we improve these people's lives? The knowledge system, electronics and other devices provide electricity. The first obvious energy source is a solar panel. Solar energy, while suitable for a flight from Earth to Mars, it may not be sufficient for building high-energy systems. Illumasco proposed the use of battery packs. Solar panels can power them. This provides energy to all systems. However, the battery packs are quite heavy. This poses challenges for spaceflight currently. The most promising option remains the hydrogen fuel cells. They convert hydrogen into electricity and generate water. This technology was developed in Apollo. already used during the moon landing mission. The goal is to maximize efficiency, adapt to long-distance flights. The energy challenges in construction appear to be solvable. Of course, all of this is fascinating, but perhaps we want to know more. How can this miracle be repeated? Are these buildings actually being built? And the answer is yes. And they're already conducting test flights. At least trying. As of July 2024, 4 complete Super Heavy rockets have been launched. Test launch combined with construction. Each launch improves on the previous one. During the 4th test launch, the newly constructed rocket successfully separated from the Super Heavy rocket, entered orbit, completed a lap of flight and performed a flipping maneuver to land vertically. The first stage was successfully ignited. We landed in the ocean as planned. So, progress is real. It exists. Who knows? Perhaps now. During the space exploration workshop at a technology company, employees were shocked. The hull of a future spacecraft to Mars. Perhaps you will one day become a regular tourist. Take him on a journey to Mars. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Galactic Discoveries Quest. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell to get our latest videos as soon as they're out. See you next video.